or something.
But when it starts coming off, it's not really gonna hurt.
It's not gonna hurt, right?
Yeah,
it still hurts because it's, you know, it's tender. I'm just lucky I didn't break it. I seriously, I'm really lucky.
Yeah.
There's cash coming out of your pockets, right?
That's true. Oh, yes. I meant broken fingers, cash coming out of your pocket because, yeah. I met Don, and I talked to him briefly at the cafe.
Yeah, he told me,
Yeah, he said that he's thinking of coming back, and he's very happy with his job. He's trying to get his schedule straight.
Yeah, he's gonna take another month off and see what happens. He's got to heal from that knee injury.
Yeah.
And then he still has his finger that hurts.
But he's definitely coming back. He was asking what's going on. I said, well, doing the work.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I would hope that he does come back.
Yeah.
Fell off my socks.
Pants are shitty.
Little fuzz balls everywhere.
But you got cleaning detail today.
That should be a punishment.
I can make a Richie do it. Yeah. I forgot to give you that movie machine real quick.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I forgot to give it to you.
Just think about this actor that killed in the car crash.
Yeah, her mother, Paul Walker.
Oh man, isn't that ironic? Because he was in the Fast and Furious. Was it on the set?
No.
No,
It was
he
like
just.
So it is ironic.
street racing.
No, he just took it. He was a passenger. He just took a ride with a professional driver, and it was a super fast car. And they were like, "Oh, let's take a ride," and they crashed in the tree. I saw the pictures.
Into a tree.
It's not just a ride. I mean, they're going like 100.
Well, yeah, right to them. Come on, he's Need for Speed or whatever. Fast and the Furious.
I know, but I'm just
I know, but
saying.
100 miles an hour to him's like 20.
Yeah, but he was a good guy. He had a daughter, and you know, he was very down to earth.
Yeah,
but
that's sad.
I just felt that, you know, he just took his life for granted, though. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not like it's like, if it's like NASCAR, they got the helmets there, they got the people ready. They're ready for the crash. But, you know, they didn't have no helmets, they're just on the streets, and they're putting other people's lives in danger, too. And it's just like, you got all this money, you got all this fame, and you put your life at risk like that. It's like
And you
just
leave your
taking your life for
daughter,
granted.
yeah.
You know, it's just being spoiled. I mean, there's people out here getting shot and killed, they're poor and broke, nobody cares about them.
That's true.
This person everybody knows about him, he has all his money, and he does something stupid like that.
I think
It doesn't hurt that
shows-
he's white and good looking too.
That's true. But you know what? He never struck me as a douchebag, because I saw a couple interview with him, and he was very pretty. Like, it was surprising what other actors talk about him, that the fame never got to his head. And I kind of feel like, you know, he kept his relationship private. He didn't like, you know, sleep with everybody at home in Hollywood. Hollywood. You know, still he writes. He had money, he had everything, and he just took his life for granted. That's what it was, right?
But I mean, another thing.
Well, he was just a passenger.
I know, but he was the
It's
one
not
who
like
said.
he was driving drunk.
I know, but he was the one. Oh, let's go.
But I think driving that fast is worse than driving drunk. I mean, you're going like 185 miles. There's no way that the person's gonna live if you hit them. You know, or even if you hit a car, they're gonna die. You know.
I had friends like that back in high school. They were racing cars. They had beefed up cars, and one friend took me for a ride once. That's it. Well,
I
and
mean,
then
I
spoke to
think.
him again. Seriously, I haven't, because I told him, listen, I will go for a ride, but don't, you know, I'm not accustomed to driving. And he was trying to show off. He was putting the
Donuts?
donuts and everything. I thought I'm going to get a heart attack. I never spoke to him again. He came with flowers to apologize. I'm like, what are you apologizing for? That you know, I got scared. And what are you trying to accomplish?
No, it's just
It's
like.
stupid. It's just stupid.
The thing is also a learning lesson too, to like pay attention to like who you trust as your
Who you
friends.
trust,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
You jump in the car with somebody and then they take your life away.
And that's what I'm talking about.
You know?
Or they're drunk, or they're on drugs. You don't know this.
Maybe he was trying to impress him because he's Fast and the Furious guy.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'll show you. I don't know. Speed is not a good thing.
I mean, if it's something like I said in NASCAR, there's safety measures. I mean, there's people that crash in there and then they drag them around the car. They do that extinguisher thing. I mean, they're prepared, but this is not.
He
They're
was
just
not.
out there in the streets.
He
You know
just
what
hopped in without anything. It was pretty. I think it was a Ferrari or another Ferrari. I'm pretty sure it was a Ferrari.
I mean? Yeah, no, it was a Porsche.
Or
It was a
Porsche?
Porsche GT. It was a $450,000 Porsche.
How's it $0 Porsche?
It's a 400. And then after the crash, you see the things are all. It's like not even there.
It's a Christmas tree.
It's like, yeah, it's like a freaking, like, you just see a tire, that's all you see. The whole thing's like roasted. It's disgusting. Imagine, they didn't catch it on tape, but imagine it was on tape. They had like a security camera seeing the explosion, but there wasn't, like, you can't see the car though.
Because it
You
was
just-
so fast.
You just see the smoke, like, coming up. And it also shows you, like, how, like, just how it's kind of messed up, like, everybody's talking about his death, but nobody even cares about the other guy.
I know.
It's just because he's famous. Everybody's
know,
like, oh
you're
my god,
absolutely
everybody's
right.
like crying. But then the other guy, they don't even know his name. I mean,
Right.
they don't even care.
That's true.
Or maybe he's even made out to be a villain almost in it. Because he took away someone that everyone
But
likes.
you know what struck me? Another thing struck me. The first thing, they said, okay, this so-and-so died. And then, what's going to happen with the series 5 Fast and Furious? Who cares about the movie? And they talk about the movies
Fast
that
and
they have to
Furious
replace
7?
it.
Question mark?
But yeah, and like they have to replace
So
it.
they
Like,
could sell more
just died.
tickets.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But somebody, I read somewhere they said that somebody's opinion said that they might just cancel the whole thing because just to have him on screen driving like that, knowing that he just died is already.
They should do this.
You know what I'm saying?
They're right.
That's a lot of money they invested in that, dude.
I know.
So what? But you're right.
I say do it. I say do it. What, they didn't not show the Batman movie when, what's his name, died? The Joker guy.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a great performance. He like won an award for that. Who knows? It could be a good performance. I think it's a tribute to him to let his last work go. Let it play. He would have wanted it. It's his last expression at least.
But yeah, it's crazy to die from exactly what he's like known for in the industry, you know what I'm saying?
But you see,
Messed up.
like,
Well, but I'm sorry, I know it's not a good taste to joke, but it's like, in the movies, he would have wrapped around a tree in the first scene, but the fact that it's a movie, it's like they make it all fucking badass, but then in reality, bam, wrapped around a tree right away.
Oh yeah.
but you know, another way of looking at it is that when I did the skydiving, you know, everybody was joking that that's the way they want to go. All those people who were skydiving professionally, they said, I want to go this way because that's my passion. The same with people who were hiking mountains. They said, we want to die in the mountains. And some of my friends did die in the cave during the cave exploration. And another friend of mine, biker, he died on a motorcycle. You know, I don't know. I think way to die.
I mean, when you take like those types of risks, it's like almost
The odds are
expected.
against you.
I mean, it's just like the smoking, for example, is like just a slower death, and then you die from lung cancer, you know, or like you just keep doing a dangerous activity over and over again.
It will happen.
It's just something that hey, you know, I'm not surprised if you die from that. So I mean,
That's true.
you know, I mean, maybe they just have that they just feel that that's their thrill. I mean, some people, all they do is just sleep around and they get HIV and they just die from that.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it's up to you, like what type of risk you want to take, and if they die from that, it's not a surprise. But like I said, that's like taking your life for granted.
I think it's an unhealthy ego expression, right? Because it kind of manifests in thrill-seeking, pleasure-seeking,
But
or
there-
attention-seeking. So it's kind of a thrill-seeking.
But there is that. The people that I hang out with, they truly, literally love skydiving. They
Right.
do it for sure. That was their lives. It was everything that they knew.
I'm sure they get a thrill out of it.
I know, but
No,
I mean,
no.
but then at least you
What
do
mean
it.
get a thrill out of
but
it? After
at least-
5,000 jumps, you don't have a thrill. Trust me.
But at least that, it's like there's safety
Just do
measures.
it. Yeah, you just
You know what I'm
do
saying?
it
Like
because
you
do it well.
can still take caution. I mean, you can
Yeah.
still drive fast, but just drive it more safely in a controlled environment, not like
But-
out like in the
See, that's
street.
another thing. Like when you do something for so long, you take a risk because you used to that. Like when you climb, you know, you have all these 3 ways of like securing yourself, and then you know after I don't know my 10th time in the mountain, I already start using one level of security. Why? Because I felt comfortable. That's stupid. That's really stupid, but that's what happens. That's just unavoidable because you are used to it. You know what happened. You know the drills. You know how to secure yourself. And it's like I'm not going to waste time for those 2 security measures. I was just going to use one. And you never. I mean, when you start training, you use 3 all the time. But the professionals, people do it for years. They only use 1. And when it fails, then they die.
But what's the benefit of using 1 opposed to 3?
It takes less time. You move quicker. You get to the destination quicker. You get less tired. You get less tired. Because you have to secure yourself with one line, with another, then you have to do this. Instead of that, you just do boom, 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 boom. It's just easier and faster, more efficient. And you fool yourself that you're better, but you're not. And I realized it when I was doing it. And I'm not saying that I was any superior. I was just, you know, I did it for many times, so I knew how to do it. And there was a new guy. And we went down to the cave, and he's like, and we hanging like probably, I don't know, 100 meters in the area, and I was doing something, he was below me. He's like, what are you doing? Why are you not using the security measures? Use the security measures. I was like, just relax, you're such a newbie. He's like, please do it, I'm scared. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I went all ego on him, like, you know nothing. And then he was just really, really pissed on me because he after we went down to the ground, he said, I don't want to watch you dying, you know, I don't want to be a partner anymore because you're acting stupid. And I realized that, you know, I apologized to him and I got punished. I had to carry all the equipment because I was stupid.
So,
They were reckless.
would Kung Fu be considered thrill seeking?
No, I think it's, well, it depends on, I would say, if you're competition fighting, then it's like thrill seeking or attention seeking.
Not everything.
But just Kung Fu, I think that's more of a self-development decision.
But everything is self-development. Same hiking
It can all be
mountain.
murky, right?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on your intention, I guess, but if
Yeah,
you're really doing
intentions.
real Kung Fu, but like I said, if it's for competition, then it's different intention.
So I think the problem is when you seek for other people's attention, that pushes you beyond what you're comfortable with,
Yeah.
and then that's how you get hurt.
That's how you get hurt, absolutely.
Unless you're one of those professional athletes who can.
No, but even professionals get hurt. Look at like D Rose. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you think that you can handle it, but then you end up deteriorating. You look at Muhammad Ali, and professionals, they get hurt. They get hurt too. So it's just that when it's for like entertainment or you're trying to impress other people,
Or
there's
for
a greater chance. Yeah, of course, yeah, for money. There's a greater chance that you're just other people push you. Because I mean, only you know how you feel and kind of what you're capable of. But if say you got the flu and then everybody's pushing you to go further and further, you could just die, you know?
True.
Because
Remember when Jordan did that?
yeah.
That was awesome.
But people, the audience, they like to see people push themselves to the limit or like beyond their limit. Like It's like they almost want to seek death or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it's like seeing someone overcome like hardship.
But what's the price you pay? That's the whole thing.
Well, it's about when you watch a movie, what sells is when you see the hero go through hard times and then he triumphs at the end, right?
It's very, very American.
But that's a movie, though. That's a movie. That's a movie. That's a story. But like in real life, it's just totally different. You can tell a story. I mean, you can make like people believe in Batman or Spider-Man and Superman, but that's still it's still a fantasy. It's still a story.
I know we try to recreate it in reality.
Yeah, Fast and Furious, and you end up getting your head decapitated because you're driving so fast.
Yeah.
Or like I mean, these people idolize those those mobsters. Those mobster movies, but you try to do that in real life and go to jail for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you get worse, right?
Like
Unfortunately, that's the bad role model. It's just
they're like, oh, they want to be like Al Pacino. The shit, you try to do that, you just end up in jail for your whole life. You know what I'm saying?
No music, no coming out.
No nice dinners. Hey, I met the guy who was Henry Hill from Goodfellas. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Ray
yeah,
Liotta's
that guy.
character.
Yeah.
I met him when I was
The real guy.
The real guy.
All right.
I'm like witness protection guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
He's in Vegas by himself.
Still hanging out in Vegas and doing all that stuff.
It was him. They were doing a tour. It was like these mobster tours. It was him, the real Scarface, because he didn't die in real life,
The real
just in the movie. And one other guy who was famous. Yeah. That's funny. That's mobsters.
The real stuff is.
Tony Montana. The real Tony Montana. I read somewhere that it's really important when you have a kid to get them good role models so that they have like good heroes, and that you get them started on their life work right away. Like find out what their life, career, passion, work is, and just feed that
That's
so
true.
they go.
That's true, because one of my professors, he had 2 kids and he was watching them, and one boy and a girl, and the girl was like drawing like different like I would say floor plans. So he got her by the way architectural design, and then his son was very much concerned about dolls and teddy bears, and he got him on the path of being a doctor, and they both very very highly successful.
That's cool.
And I'm like,
So Jet's gonna be a rock climber. Keo's gonna be a hairdresser.
he's gonna make a lot of money. That's all I'm gonna say. Women spend a lot of money on hair.
Dude, yeah, he's gonna be a good looking hairdresser. They're gonna want him. He's gonna make every girl dye their hair pink.
Or purple.
No, he loves pink. Told me he really wants, maybe this is a tip for a Christmas present, Sifu. He really wants a pink cat, not like a real cat, just like a stuffed animal.
Oh, okay.
That's what he told me that he wants.
They had this Phoebe's,
Furby?
Furbies.
Furby.
They actually did scientific research to design those Furbies. They did studies on face symmetry and what's attractive and what's really cute, and like those really big eyes like that, and like big cheeks.
Small face.
That's amazing. They did like they said like Halle Berry has like her face that
Yeah, she has
people
a
are
good
really
face.
are attracted to those dimensions.
She's pretty.